Evolution of Cures and Mediumship. Mediumship is a gift from the Father to His sons for infinite growth. This growth can be in two ways, always driven by free will. Positive sense, when the conquests are in the field of good, or negative sense, when you go or use knowledge and mediumship, guided by the forces of evil, in the field of evil. God has given you the greatest weapon to reach infinity, in work, in cures, in the achievements of science, and in the different paths that lead to evolution. Any evolution in life is impossible if you do not have the basis of love, of fraternal, charitable, altruistic love, which forgets itself to think about others. Love that only exists when its bases are in helping others, which is nothing more than projection itself, because existence and growth itself depend on the two-way exchange between you and society, between you and the world, other worlds, and the outer space itself. The achievements in life depend mainly on the development of this sublime love within you, which will now project itself as an intense light on the outside. Love is the basis of any achievement. It is the door to the continuous and infinite growth of your higher self. In this way, several paths, several doors will open to you. With love as the basis of acting and thinking, the doors of mediumship will also open, and a long ladder will present itself, and from step to step will lead you to the Father Himself. Your power will be infinite, for it will be sustained and authorized by the Father Himself, the conductor of creation. So, the first step towards the infinite conquests in the field of good, in the cures, in the works, will be the action, which must always be guided by the sublime love of which we speak, in the path of which you must find yourself. He will lead you to be perfect, if you keep in tune with the gospel. This love, growing in your actions, supported by your will and unshakable faith in the Father, will be the transmuter of your own illnesses and the illnesses of your brothers and sisters. It will be the driving force of any type of work, the flame that feeds you, that keeps you alive and vital energy, especially for your cures. The second step towards evolution in healing and in work is precisely the evolution of mediumship, always in the use of the positive component, in the field of good, for our Creator Father. How can you increase the mediumistic reach, so that the conquests are the best within your evolutionary stage? For each evolutionary stage of your essences, there is an energetic level that mediumship has reached, and that will be more and more subtle. With this subtlety achieved by the energy frequency itself, the depths of healings and their permanence will be greater and greater. The cures will be more and more sustainable, as they will move up to the level of genetics that has been altered, taking it to a state of greater perfection, and may even reach the initial stage of perfection that was given to us by the Father Himself in His likeness. How can you evolve in mediumship, in addition to what has already been said? We can say that a quick way for this evolution is through study and participation. Through the study, you will acquire new knowledge that will move the mental field, and new energetic results will open. You will connect with other energy resulting from other thoughts, united and in tune by the themes studied. It will be entirely up to you to determine who you will connect to, and the road you will follow, achieved by the doors you opened for mediumship, with the studies to which you dedicated yourself and entered. That's why we say that the evolution of any work, of any healing, and of mediumship is infinite, because infinite is the Father's space. Endless will be the results with the efforts, being infinite the conquests, in the connection of knowledge with the different abodes. This evolving mediumship allows the connection with our knowledge and energetic results. Evolution is infinite, and other connections with other entities of light will be possible. New knowledge will allow new departments to emerge in our hospitals and increase our work. And hospitals will grow in infinite care, a possibility that the Father is opening to us, and that will depend on everyone indiscriminately. What is the contribution of mediums' participation in mediumistic work? Participation allows the opening of new angles of scope, and with them, new clarifications and doubts are being raised. In this exchange of ideas, an energetic level arises that equalizes you. Each one connects to their own mediumistic department, interconnecting in exchange of ideas and knowledge to other mediums, thus emerging the result of the table and work. As this participation becomes ever richer, based on the evolutionary knowledge in which you strive, new components open up. The works grow to infinity, and when projecting themselves into cosmic space, they explode in new energetic possibilities. New levels are reached, and new paths open, that neither your knowledge nor mediumship from afar will be able to see the reach and the point of convergence at which you have arrived. So that this evolution of the works is in accordance with the evolution of the mediumships achieved, you have to come to the works with an open heart, understanding your smallness in the face of the greatness of creation and the Great Father, and leaving aside your own ills. You must make an effort every day to leave, in the face of any mediumistic work, personalisms and selfishness. You must also place yourselves totally at the disposal of the Greater Father, of the spirituality of light, and of the forces of good, so that the best of you is put at service, leaving everything in the hands of the Father, who is the best conductor of any work. You cannot entertain doubts, because if you have faith that all work for good is led by the Father Himself, the result of any cure and of any work is guaranteed from now on, at the right time that the Father considers for each one. Rest the physical bodies, but keeping mediumship always in service. Blessings and light.
Cosmic Consciousness. Book 2. The Understanding. Chapter 30. Evolution of Cures and Mediumship.